Hey, so my favorite delivery of the entire month just came. This is my Essential Rewards order. So last night I did a post on an Essential Rewards order, but it was my redeeming my freebies because whenever you place an Essential Rewards order, you get to put certain points away, and then you can use them for free. Uh, Free oils when you want to. I tell you what, these babies, they're like makes it hard to breathe when I talk too much, so I gotta kind of slow down a little bit. But anyhow, this is my order. It just showed up. My name was so silly. I watched the FedEx guy pull up and put it on my neighbor's front porch, and I was like, okay, try to flag him down. It's a new guy. The regular guy knows me. Anyhow, so I called my neighbor and I was like, hey, so my package is on your front porch. Can I come and get it? She's like, oh yeah, just come get it. And I'm like, why don't you meet me out there? I don't want people to think that I'm just like taking stuff off your front porch because that'll just, I mean, my neighbors all know me, but still, I didn't want to think I was being like some, oil thief. But anyway, so what's nice about your order every single month is that this is an auto ship. It comes every month. And what I do is I change it. I go in, I probably change it, oh my gosh, 3, 4, 5 times a month. If somebody needs something and they're not like totally hooked up with YL yet, I'll get it for them. And it just goes towards how much money I spend per month. And then however much that you actually spend, you get a little bit extra. You get freebies every single month on top of your order. So this month, I think they had like 5 freebies plus like an extra $40 that they were given. So rock on with that. So this is what we've got today. We've got the lemon. And what I do is a lot of times, I love the 15 mils. They do make these in 5 mils, but hey, Joanna. But I try to get these in the 15 mils because it's more economical. Because you can get them in the 5 mils, but they're like half the price instead of a third. Aroma Seeds. Okay, so I should tell you what these are. So lemon is great to go inside. It's great for cleaning. What else though? I love, love, love it in my water. Aroma Seeds is really, really good for when you have, if your muscles are just kind of like tight or you get like crampy. This is really, really nice for loosening them up. Hi. Yeah, me too, right? I love lemon. It's like refreshing. It like makes you happy and yeah, happy things. Wintergreen. This is one of the freebies this month. So this was completely free. This is excellent for if you have like sore muscles, if you're doing after a workout, if you feel like you are like you just need a little bit of extra TLC on those muscles of yours. This is wonderful for that. So we love wintergreen, and this was a freebie. So I'm going to set my freebies aside and do those separately. All right, basil. Basil Vitality. Basil has a lot of good things that it does. I can't remember why I got this one though, because I have a lot of basil. I don't know if that was one of the freebies or not. And my mind's actually drawing a blank on that. One of the main reasons that I used to use this a lot was for my husband, because this is really good for helping your smell sensor, so to speak, because my husband lost his sense of smell. So I have a little cream that I make that I actually put this on, and to help support nasal function. Would be a nice way to put it. Spearmint is also, it's a nice additive. I like to put this in my tea. This is the Vitality. Oh yeah, that's the Vitality as well. Another reason I like to buy the Vitality ones on my Essential Rewards order is because there's no tax on it, because it's considered a food product. So it keeps my overall balance down. Not paying the extra tax on it. But spearmint, is nice inside tea, which I drink a lot of red raspberry tea right now. Valor 2. Valor 2. Valor is the one that they made up after Valor goes out of stock because of the blue tansy. It's really, really hard to keep the blue tansy in stock. What's it called? Oh, I want to green. Gotcha. It's hard to keep the blue tansy because they, if they're run out of it, then you don't have it. That's the thing that's nice about Young Living, and it's kind of a catch-22 because you can't just go anytime you want and get whatever oil that you want, because if they don't have it, you're not going to get it. And they only pick when the plant is at the perfect point, when the harvest is right, and then they test everything. They test them in their labs and independent labs. They test to make sure that it has all of the constituents that it's supposed to have. And if an oil that YL has made from plant to the oil, if they don't have all the constituents that they're supposed to, they do not sell it to us. So we don't have the option of it, unfortunately, it's a catch-22 because sometimes you don't get the oils you want, but at the same time, you also know that when you're getting an oil, it's the top that you could possibly have, top quality. So Valor 2 is really good for issues if your musculoskeletal system. The last time I tried to organize my basement, I came up halfway through and was so thankful that I had this because it really, really helped me get back to work. Highest potential. This came up on my Zyto. I don't know what it smells like, but it came up on my, and you're only limited. You can only get like one of these a month. So I'm kind of excited to smell what that smells like. Let's see. Eucalyptus radiata. This is wonderful for your respiratory system. Wonderful, especially for young children. This is the number one that we use for little children because it's one of the safest ones that they have for the eucalyptus. And it's really, really good. My little guy, when I was just in the hospital this last weekend, he had a little something going on, and I said, "Baby, put some radiata." I said, "Go grab it out of my thing," and by the time I got home, he was fine. So just to it just helps to support your respiratory system. Lavender, because you always have to have lavender, and you can never have enough. This is so good for everything, from helping you rest at night to supporting your, so this supports your respiratory system as well, believe it or not. Oregano, this is one of my favorite things that I like to take on a fairly regular basis just to help keep things nice and healthy within the body. Being FDA compliant, I can't really tell you a whole lot about it, but you can go online. You can just Google oregano oil, and you can see how many good uses that there are for this, because it has a lot of really good uses that people don't know about. And instead of people going and getting things that they don't really need to handle certain things, this is a very, very, very potent oil. And I love to keep it on hand. It's also one of the oils that are in the Raindrop kit. If you're familiar with the Raindrop, it's a special massage technique that Gary Young did, which is actually, it's really cool. And I actually have the children's video to do it on a child, and I did it on he was three, maybe he was 4 at the time. Jonathan, our little super hyper one, and I noticed an immediate change in him. He just seemed to be calmer and just kind of more laid back, and he's normally one not to let you mess with him a whole lot, but he let me do this whole thing with him, and it was really nice, and he's just been kind of moving on the more positive ever since then. So he's just precious. So Panaway, this is another one that was a freebie. This one, actually it was originally named Panaway, but the FDA said, you can't do that because then you're making a drug claim. And these are not drugs. We are not supposed to use them. Hey, Adriana. These are not supposed to be used to take away pain, or they're not supposed to be used as medical things. So we can't say according to FDA anyway. So now it's called Panaway. But I can tell you that if you're feeling like your muscles, your knees, your whatever it may be, need some extra loving, this right here, this is your friend. This was a freebie this month as well. Sleepy Eyes. Okay, so I've been really excited because this has been out for a while, and little guy still with the whole sleeping thing, not a big fan of sleep. So this is going to come in really, really handy. I'm really excited. Specifically made Sleepy Eyes, yeah. It is specifically made for children. They have a whole line for children. They have the Sleepy Eyes, the Owie is another one. I can't think offhand, but I've got like half of them that they make that are specifically for children, and they're already pre-diluted, so you don't have to worry about, oh, what percentage of dilution do I use for this age of child, because they're already diluted. So that's nice. Digestive system, makes sense, right? It's for your digestive system. This is good for, especially this time in my pregnancy, when I get like this little going on up here because your muscles are loose up here. The Digest is really good for helping to calm that down. You can put it's the Vitality, so you can put a couple of drops inside your water and just kind of drink that down and help to calm things down. And it helps your digestive tract and your whole digestive system work a lot better and smoother. So it's really nice for supporting your digestive health. And lemongrass, this is one of my faves. Now let me tell you, when I was in there, I had a boo-boo with one of my IVs, and I probably haven't told you guys. Last night, I was in the hospital for like 5 days. I'm fine. Everything's good. Babies are doing awesome. But anyways, I had like this IV, and it like gave me like a boo-boo. So this is what I've been putting some of this on it, because it helps to keep things nice and clear. And it helps keep the yuckies off of your skin, especially when you're in the hospital, because there's certain types of things that hang out in hospitals that we don't want. Okay, cedarwood. Speaking of hospitals, yay! I got this. My nurse, actually, I did a Zyto for my nurse, and I do have it. So awesome. I have that for her. Cedarwood. Oh, 2 of them. See, because you gotta have a backup. Cedarwood is awesome. This is good for. I put this in my shampoo. I make a homemade shampoo which has thyme, lavender, cedarwood, and rosemary in it to help strengthen and thicken up my hair. And it's really nice. I mean, it smells really good. And this is good for just relaxing. It's so supportive. It helps you rest. It's great to put in the diffuser at night. It's great for the children to help calm them down and put in the diffuser and just... it's a really nice thing. Cedar, it says that in the Bible that Solomon planted cedar trees all around his kingdom and his temple. So cedarwood is actually also good for brain development and for brain health. So it helps support your system up there. So that's a really that's a good one as well. I don't know what let's see. What's that for, Joanna? Let's see here. Ta-da-da. What do we got? Gosh, I just love it when... Oh, Jade Lemon. Jade Lemon is really nice. This is, I love to put this, it's a Vitality oil. This is great in your water. It's literally like a cross between lemon and lime. It's so good. Just a couple drops in your water is great. And then cypress, because this is another one of those. For me, it's very calming, and I was almost out. So I just had to get this again just because I love to diffuse this. I love it. It's so nice, especially like even in like the Christmas time, because you get like, you know, that cedary pine, like a forest type smell. So I really enjoy cypress. Any of those pine ones are just so nice. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Palo Santo. This is known as the South American frankincense. So basically what frankincense can do, Palo Santo is the similar, but from the South American side instead of over on the other side where they are on the other side of the world. So this is very good for basically what frankincense does. You can look it up. It does very similar things to that. So supporting your respiratory and mind health and all kinds of stuff. This was another freebie this month. Didn't cost a thing. So, wow, that is so cool. And then one more final one. Northern Lights Black Spruce. Speaking of the fact that I love the piney type ones, this is Northern Lights Black Spruce, which is wonderful. It just smells so good. And this is also really good for musculoskeletal system and supporting your respiratory system as well. So a lot of oils, what's nice about them is that they support many different parts of your body. So it's not just like this is good for that and that is good for that. A lot of them, they intertwine and they cross over each other, which makes it really nice. Never used cedarwood, and that was interesting. Anything that suits. Oh, for sure. Yeah, and you know what? Another thing that's great about cedarwood, it is so inexpensive. It's like one of the most, if for this size bottle, it's one of the most inexpensive bottles that you can actually get for oil for all that it does. It's just so nice to have on hand. Look it up. Look up cedarwood, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So that's my order for the month. And so that's what I order. I order pretty much that comes every single month, and then I earn the points, and then I get freebies, and then I get all the stuff comes back. So for those of you who didn't see all the goodies, we got Bam Bam, this, all of these was my monthly order. See my messy stove. And then these were, was it that one free? I can't remember if that was free or not. But this was free, and this was free. So every single month, I get on average of at least about 3/4 of what I spent. I get that much back in free oils. So it's really a win-win-win. So good, you'll love it. You will really like it. And it's kind of like it works calming like the vetiver does, Joanna, except the kids probably won't balk as much as they do with the vetiver. Although I love vetiver. Vetiver and ylang ylang together, oh my gosh, like one of my absolute favorite things to diffuse and put in my diffusers. Oh, by the way, this right here, these are my necklaces. Some of you guys have these already. Probably a lot of you. This is one of my newer designs. It has a tree, and I made it like a heart shape with the tree in it, and then it says oils, which you kind of, I don't know, can you see it? I don't know if you can see where it says oils. You can probably see it at my nose, right? I probably shouldn't have got that close to the camera. Anyhow, the way that these work, for those of you who don't know, who aren't familiar with these yet, it's a little piece of felt that goes in here. It's a specialized piece of felt, and this is magnetic, so you don't have to take it off of the necklace to make it work. And you just put a couple drops of your favorite oil. Right now I have lemongrass on this one because I was wearing this when I was in the hospital. So I had lemongrass. I had this on here, and then you just pop it in there. And it's like passive diffusing, so you always have your oils like right here at hand with you. So these are really nice. I had 100 of these made, so I still have lots left, and I have tons of other ones that are going to be on my site soon, blessingsbythedrop.com, if you guys want to hop in there and check out our jewelry. But these are what I use to take my oils with me wherever I go, on top of my travel case, of course, which is full of like my favorites. Just keeps getting bigger. But anyway, so there we are. That's my order for the month. So basically, the Essential Rewards order, it's a monthly order that comes every single month. You can change it up, whatever you want it to change up to. They ship it to you. You earn points for every order that you make. And then you can use those points on free oils. Like the video I did last night, that was pretty much all free oils, like $300 worth of free oils that I got last night. And then I got all these freebies with this order. Wyall totally takes care of us, and they make you like want to be better and want to help yourself and want to use every single oil that they make. So and they really, really, truly have changed. They have changed our lives. Everything about how we do things around here. So if you're interested, let me know. Have a great day, and God bless. Bye.